This the Riding Out All Day podcast, episode 211, like the beer. And of course, I got my host with me today. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's up? It's your man, Reg, aka DVP, Dominican's finest. You know, y'all gonna have to excuse me. You might hear a bark every once around in the background because ain't nobody changed the batteries in these dogs.
This nigga's stupid. What's happening?
Shit, man, sweating my ass off. Growing old gracefully, man.
Yeah, I seen some new grays that I ain't never seen before today, man. It hurt my heart.
Beijing behind shit, don't it?
Yeah, I don't fuck with Beijing. It breaks me out. Gotta go with that top quality line called Rewind, baby.
What was the other one you had me on that turned my shit blue?
You know why that turned your shit blue?
Because my shit was translucent. It wasn't even gray.
Because you was crippin', one. Nah. It turned your shit gray because your mixture was off. Your mixture was off.
All I know is I rock that shit, too. I rock that shit out there. Like I did it on purpose, nigga.
Had niggas believing it. All you had to do was get that shit lined up, nigga.
Nigga, I would see walk, but you know how my knees is, nigga. You know what it is.
And shout out to other men telling other men what they should and should not do with their looks and shit. Y'all niggas is weird. You niggas is weird.
Yeah, that's just like saying, you know, you look good like that. Why you changing it? Nah, nigga, don't. Nah, nigga. That's all I mean.
Yeah, that's some weird shit, fellas. You should no other nigga should be worried about another man's physical appearance. That's called dick eating. It's called dick eating.
FaceTime your mama and get compliments, nigga. God.
Oh shit. For everybody listening, man, this is gonna be a quick episode. You know what I'm saying? Me and Reggie finna knock out some of the hottest topics of the month, and it's a lot of them. There's some wild shit going on right now. First off, I want to start off by saying free my nigga Jimmy Kimmel. He back in these TV streets.
Nigga was unemployed for a week.
That nigga, they got that nigga up out of here real quick. That is crazy. Homie can't even tell jokes no more.
At least not about the most butthurt motherfucker on the planet.
Yeah, like y'all gonna suspend homie for some jokes? Like, where do free speech be at when it applies to the speech you don't want to hear? Like, how make it make sense?
Did you realize that every late night host, Trump talk about, oh, their ratings were low. They're not even funny. Like, nigga, we know you up watching that shit for one, because you fucking be on True Social at 2 o'clock in the motherfucking morning eating a fucking double cheeseburger.
Yeah, like.
But bro, you see they cleaned out the studio the same day.
Did they?
Put that shit, yeah. They showed them pushing out all the production equipment and shit.
Well, they
had to put that shit right back in there. Y'all have to pay me more for this shit.
They fucking terrified. They terrified of Trump.
They took the Supreme Court with a lot of his cronies on there. Like, look, bro, we got your back and some shit, but this is obviously personal.
Yeah, like cancel culture versus free speech is kind of crazy, cause like, who pulling the strings?
Well, Kanye, you don't remember that piece of paper Kanye had, and he said everybody's name in red is blah blah blah.
Yeah, but I also saw the new Kanye list of people that he said fucked him over, and his daughter's name was on there.
Well, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about the list of the people who own everything that every brand name in the country, basically, bro, or every entertainment aspect.
Yeah, I peeped that.
Do we have any Jewish people backing us?
I'm pretty sure we do.
Man, I'm gonna shut up, man.
I mean, talk your shit, nigga. This the road, nigga.
Free Palestine. That's all I got to say.
Hey, freedom of speech, nigga.
Free Northtown.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I could yell out free a couple motherfuckers, but some of them niggas need. Nah, I'm fucking with you.
You need to stay where the fuck they at. You already know what it is.
You know what I'm saying? I got a couple cousins that, you know, them niggas need to stay, and the niggas was fucking off. You know what I'm saying? Hey, nigga.
I'd have been upstate Nevada, and it's crazy when you can say upstate, because it really is upstate, because Vegas is literally at the bottom of that bitch.
Yeah. Hey, and speaking of Nevada, speaking of Las Vegas, I'm tired of these motherfucking tourists and these fucking visitors of the city coming through this motherfucker talking about Vegas is dying, the strip, downtown, the hotels, it's a ghost town, it's this, that. Go back to your fucking city and go on vacation there.
When is really the high season in Vegas? Because it can't be like the summer, at least not the second half of the summer.
That's a good question. I don't know. I know
April to beginning of June got to be when the numbers come in.
That's a good question. When is it the most active? That's a good question. I would think the summer though, because that's when all the pools and shit open. That's when most of the shows go cheap.
That's extra venues. Yeah.
Well, you know they closing all the little pool shits out here. They closing Dre's pool shit.
Yeah, my dude did his last thing at what's the Daylight.
Yeah,
this past weekend.
They shutting all that shit down.
They sold Dre's that space.
Yeah,
and they going back. Remember when it was in Bally's, or was it the Horseshoe now?
Yeah, underground.
It was in the basement. That's where they going back.
I ain't gonna lie, that's when I had the most fun.
That was cool, but I like it where it was. I like it where it was in the Crown Well. But I mean, the basement did go.
I got some memories in that motherfucker, boy. Woo!
I'm too old for that shit now. Even though I can go back and still do the same shit I was doing. That's the funny part.
Some shit I can't even talk about that I gotta take to the grave, man. Goddamn. Shout out to bleep, 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 bleep for bleep, 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 bleep.
That's my fire alarm.
I appreciate you, lady. Damn, man. They saying, you know, Diddy's sentencing is coming up Friday. What you think Diddy finna get, bro?
I don't know right now, because we started this all the betting shit over from the beginning of the podcast, because can't nobody prove shit because there's too many episodes to go through to try to prove the point.
Well, now, you know, in Spotify and Apple Podcasts, you can type in search words on episodes.
Okay. I have to figure out something we're going to argue about later, then I'll go, I'll go do that shit. But right now, I called that Crawford fight, so. Oh yeah. Sure that what I say going to happen.
Oh yeah. Speaking of that, Reggie called that shit. I was 1,000% wrong. Man.
I always think you had ulterior motives as to why.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I believe it was, what do you call that shit? Loyalty to the brand.
Yeah, man. Did we even talk about the fight?
Nah, we ain't talking about that shit.
Oh, well, let's get on that shit real quick, man. Hey, that was a master class in chess. I ain't even gonna front.
It was, but if you really paid attention, if you actually really saw Bud fight, first part of the fight, he checking you the fuck out. If you don't knock him out while he checking you out, and then he figure you out, that's why he checking you out, to figure your shit out. And then he adapt, and that's why I believe Canelo couldn't deal with him, because he's not the same fighter from round one to whatever the end of the fight going to end up being, whether it's a knockout or a bell.
It reminded me of when he fought Floyd. I feel like Crawford took some shit out of Floyd's book. And
everybody said he was running, but I mean, defense is what wins motherfucking boxing matches.
Yeah, he did it. He did his thing. I ain't got nothing bad to say. Salute to that nigga. That nigga did his thing. I ain't even think it was gonna be that easy for that nigga to do that shit. So the fact that he got in there, did that shit, took care of business, did it with class. Looked like it wasn't no effort in that shit. Shout out to that nigga, man.
Yeah, it really wasn't no effort, man. It was light work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, you ain't fucking lying. That was the lightest work ever. I was
And
like,
then
what?
Canelo gave it up, and it came out of his mouth. That was the best fighter he'd never faced.
Yeah, you could tell. You could fucking tell.
And all my essays, they talk shit about what's the name? Oh, we still got such and such undefeated. We still got such and such undefeated. Nigga, put him up against Bud. We end all that shit.
I know that. I know. I'm glad I wasn't in Northtown when that happened.
You know, shit, be glad you went on the east side.
Yeah, true. That was cracking. Yeah, it looked like it was pretty fun outside too.
Yeah. You know they already mad because the flea market closed down on Bonanza. Is that still Northtown? Yeah, that is in Northtown. Yeah.
They did that for you know, they did the right thing. They was looking out. Oh, and rest in peace, Asada Shakur. How you feel about that?
You there?
Yeah, I said, how you feel about Asada Shakur passing away?
That was unexpected. That was, you know, a different type of news. You know what I'm saying? In this era, and her happening to go to another country for safety, and for her to not be able to see her family and what her legacy was over here. That's kind of messed up.
Yeah, man. At least she got to live peacefully, you know, while she was out in Cuba, and she was one of them ones.
Yeah, so rest in peace to you.
Yeah.
Gone but not forgotten. You one of our true soldiers and icons in the culture. Big time.
Yeah. Speaking of a icon, nigga. Let's get back to this Diddy shit, bro. You think they really finna? Let's knock out some predictions. Over under, Diddy gets more than 5 years in prison.
Over.
Really? Why you think that?
And hold on, the feds, does the jury pick? The jury picks the sentence, right?
No, I think this the judge.
If it's on the judge, we gave you the trial. we had to X a lot of stuff off the list. So you're gonna get something because what you did is short of this. You know, they might try to sneak some of that some of the state shit in there just, you know, for GP, but not, you know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna have nothing to do with the state, but that testimony did come out, and that does weigh prejudice on, you know, whoever the sentencing person is.
Did you see Cassie wrote a letter to the judge?
No, I ain't see that. It wasn't for no mercy, was it?
Nah, she basically was like, give that nigga more time. Because he, you know, basically give him more time. He's not apologetic. He ruined my life. He put me through some of the hardest times of my life type shit. So she's trying to give that nigga, give him more time. I think if Diddy does any time at all, 2 years max.
Hey, what was that reality show he had? Was it Making the Band when Chop was on there?
Yeah.
And Chopper.
Making the Band.
They need to have that one nigga that was crying on to write a letter and to read it in court.
Wow.
They need to have everybody now. I would have 112. Him and Lil Kim still cool.
Well, they gotta hurry up before Friday. You know, a lot of people ain't gonna really start talking that shit until they see how much time he's getting, because they're gonna play both sides of the fence. If Diddy gets less than a year, then motherfuckers ain't gonna come out and talk that shit. If he gets 5 to 7 years, like what the probation office wants to give his ass, then you're gonna hear more motherfuckers coming out talking shit. Oh, he was this, he was that. It's gonna step up. So what do you think? Is this public pressure or is this celebrity, like, is this public
pressure? It's gonna look like celebrity bias if it go one way, and it's gonna look like the public pressure if he gets like any absorbent amount of time.
Yeah.
It's a double-edged sword. You know what I'm saying? That's why they need to have all them motherfuckers up in there. They need to have the ghost of Craig Mack up in that motherfucker. Everybody need to be out there talking about this nigga. And Shine need to be up in there. Let me ask you this. Wasn't Kanye in there supporting him, or
yep,
he went the one time?
Kanye is the only big name celebrity that is publicly supported Diddy.
All right, I got a double over under. All right.
Oh shit.
If Kanye was to come and speak on his behalf, what's the over under that nigga go left? They start talking about himself and his problems and shit like that. Over. All right, what's the over under? Is that they would get that motherfucker more time based on that nigga's fucking speech.
Being that Kanye,
like he came in there for him.
Being that Kanye talks a lot of Jew talk and be talking crazy about Jews, yeah, he could fuck Diddy shit up. Remember what most of them lawyers are.
Yeah, pretty much. Especially the chick.
Yeah.
I know her dad was, so she definitely is.
I definitely want to say they're definitely finna try to make an example out of Diddy. Well, I feel like the prosecutors want to make an example out of him, so they pushing for more time, which I guess that's what they trying to do, but they definitely try to make an example out of homie. Let me ask you this. Do you think him being a hip-hop mogul helped him with the heavier charges? Or do you think it put a target on his back?
I put that may have put a lot of prejudice into it. Let's say, because you know the jury can't say shit. You know what I'm saying? They can't go Google shit. They can't do none of that. But the judge can.
Yeah.
And what if the judge didn't know him before then, and then all this Tupac and Biggie shit came out? And then he read a couple of the conspiracies. Not meaning he had to believe them. But you know what I'm saying? When you hearing something that a person's own people saying, it could sway you. That's how I look at this. But me personally, I don't think that this would be him being made an example of, because I believe personally R. Kelly was the biggest disappointment in music. I believe he paid and was the example that they made. Diddy should have paid attention to that example.
If this was a regular dude, what you think the numbers would be? This was a regular person, the same exact shit going on.
Well, they saying that they trying to get him 11. They want to get him 11. But whatever the max would be, the regular person, they got found guilty of the lesser charges. They gonna max him out on every charge that they did get him with.
Man, this shit is all politics.
It is, but it's hard to gauge. But he gonna get more than 5 years.
You think so? So Reggie said it right here, baby, on the Road Riding Out All Day podcast. He thinks it's going over 2 years. I think it's going under 2 years. And low key,
I bet he don't get time served. I bet.
Oh, he getting time served.
I mean, I'm talking about it ain't going, that time served ain't gonna add up to no under 2 years.
I think low key, I think he getting 2 years, and he probably do 6 months, and he out of there.
Yeah, we definitely gotta do a follow up for this.
Yeah, I'm a soundbite. Yeah, I just don't. I just like, you got to think he beat all the worst charges. The charges that they wanted to put him in prison for 25 years, and he beat all that.
Well, that's why I think he gonna get the max on those smaller ones.
Nah, we'll see though.
Then it would be like Eddie Murphy in life, nigga. Not Eddie Murphy, Martin Lawrence.
And this is, I don't know, man. This shit's gonna be crazy. And the fact that Cassie wrote another letter in, just But the
whole thing is, her stuff got throughout, basically.
Yeah,
you got to quit it for that shit, right?
Yeah, let the trial, let the courts do what they're gonna do. You already did what you had to do. You already went to court. You already testified. You already got your money. Like, chill out. Let the courts do what they do.
She should have just shut up and pressed state charges, because he will be guilty of it. Cause all that shit that they try to put on him with her, make an example of, everything he did to her was state level.
Yeah.
They wanted him on that other shit. Once you cross over to that federal realm, boy, and they usually don't try you unless they got a good case. I wonder what wasn't presented or what got suppressed.
I'm still trying to figure out how what was that other big company owner dude that like did all that weird shit with those dudes and like actually like was like raping them and shit, and he got off because they said he had dementia.
Oh, Trump?
Oh shit. Oh shit. I wasn't talking about Trump, but that's a good soundbite.
That's what got Harvey Weinstein in trouble. Not Harvey Weinstein.
But what was the clothing designer dude's name? This shit just happened.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Was it Abercrombie and Fitch?
It was either.
No, I think that owner's a woman.
It was one of them crazy ones, like that came out the same time as Abercrombie. Had this hike at the same time as Abercrombie and Fitch. I want to say something Eagle. Hold on.
Oh, here it is, right here. Abercrombie and Fitch must pay for legal fees for former CEO Mike Jeffries.
Oh, okay.
As criminal charges of sex trafficking, a U.S. court rule. Yeah, so this motherfucker basically beat this shit.
He did?
Yeah. He basically beat it on some. I think that's the one that said he had Alzheimer's.
Well, if he got it now, you can't charge a person with dementia or Alzheimer's, but they're not in their right mind.
Yeah, and it was another big time motherfucker that beat all that shit, and these motherfuckers is walking around.
Beat it. But remember
they got bail. Yeah. They got bail. They got out. That all kind of shit.
Well, but the other dude, the Harvey Weinstein dude I was talking about, he played himself, and if they did what they did to him, you think they're gonna be easy on Diddy for real?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
When you compare Diddy to the rest of those motherfuckers, which you shouldn't be comparing because it's completely different cases, and most of their cases involve some weird, well, I guess Diddy got some weird shit going on in his case too, but they shit is on some other level of weird shit. Well, none of them are in jail, and it took Epstein. Like, look how long it took. Like, I don't even know why we're having an Epstein and Diddy conversation, but that shit's crazy. He should at least got bail.
Do you have a list of his charges?
Who, Diddy?
Yeah.
Nah, let me see. I mean, pretty sure he got, some shit. But yeah, so, and he gets sentenced Friday, so that's cool because we'll come back Wednesday and we'll talk about the shit. And we'll see what happens. It's gonna be a crazy day in New York.
They gonna ride in Harlem.
As of September 30th, 2025, Sean Diddy Combs is facing a sentencing hearing for federal prostitution charges after being convicted of 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution.
And what they giving motherfucking pimps?
He was acquitted for racketeering, conspiracy, and sex trafficking charges.
Yeah, that part. That's what they mad about right there.
Yeah. 11 years is crazy.
That's what they want to give him, or that's what the max is?
That's what the prosecutors want to give him.
Because it's really up. Because if the judge is the one giving the sentence and not the jury, well, they both can go higher than that. It's at their discretion, whatever the max is, though. So whoever like I said, I know it was a jury trial, but I'm just not, because, I know Nigga had to go to the box on those shit.
I'm gonna put it like this: Diddy's looking at 11 years. This ain't just about Diddy, y'all. It's also about hip hop. Whether you like that statement or not, this is a major thing for hip hop. Suge Knight's doing life in prison. Diddy will see Friday. It ain't. This is a definite thing about hip hop culture for sure.
Damn, both of the beefing niggas from 96, was it 92 to 96?
Yep.
Is going to jail.
And both of their main artists that blew up their labels are dead.
Yep.
And,
with the possibility of one person doing
it. And you couldn't have told me. You couldn't even told me 15 years ago that these two niggas would be in prison under some wild charges. You got to think, Suge Knight's in there for accidentally running over a nigga and killing him.
Yeah.
Like,
nigga, that was not accidentally, nigga. I saw the video, nigga. That was when YouTube was YouTube. Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah, that was a fear accident murder. Nas said it best. That was an accident murder.
So you think it was what do they call that? Manslaughter instead of a murder?
Yep. What is it? Involuntary manslaughter?
No, it would have been voluntary. That nigga got in that goddamn truck to do that shit.
And Keefe D's trial starts on the.
I thought that nigga died.
Nah. I think Keefe D's trial started in February 2026. So it's crazy because I feel like.
Are they getting Keefe D for the death of Tupac?
Well, you know, Keefe D's talking about that Diddy's the one who paid him to do it. So Diddy might.
Oh, but they's waiting on that $1 million.
Yeah. So
that went through somebody they never gave it to him.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. This is just what Keefe D alleged and what Suge Knight is kind of alluding to now. So we'll see what happens with that.
That's crazy, man.
But,
yeah, nigga, at they height, we was rolling around banging some cold ass music from both coasts.
That's why I said like a major part of hip hop is on trial Friday.
Yeah, I believe this is the cornerstone of hip hop. It ain't the beginning of it, but it's the cornerstone of it.
Yeah, and if Diddy gets 11 years, bruh, what is he, 50, what is he, 55, 56?
I think he's 2 years old. Yeah.
Yeah, that's, man.
And he still won't be old enough to get Social Security because they're trying to make that shit 72 years old. Coming out to work, Diddy.
Take that. And they said Diddy in prison doing courses and shit, teaching niggas how to get invest in some money. You know, he been a pillar of the community in the joint. You know, he in there doing whatever he want.
He doing whatever he want, but right at the same time he trying to do what he think he need to do.
Yeah, it's hella. Like, you gotta think, if Young Thug and YFN Lucci and them niggas is fucking the COs, what do you think that nigga's in there doing in the city that he was, that he basically helped as far as entertainment and music goes? You know, he in there having it his way.
And he in protective custody. So he
he done paid off. he done paid off all the top dogs in there to make sure he good. That nigga probably got security, assistant, a motherfucking chef, a fucking.
Hey, hold on, no, he ain't fed. He ain't gonna get all that, but
nigga, you must don't know, nigga.
You think it'll be some top dogs in PC when they all gotta be on their P's and Q's and everything?
Nigga, he's gonna be on a high level PC. Like, he probably get to pick who the fuck he want to be around. What if he sign an artist out of there that blow up when it's all over? He like, I signed 3 new niggas. I want to introduce my artist. I'm going to introduce my artist the day I get out.
And then all of a sudden,
But speaking of artists, nigga,
Yeah,
let's get into some better, some more newsworthy news right now. Bad Bunny is headlining the Super Bowl.
Well, you know, the only thing that I wanted to do today, once it was announced, was get on social media and go look at the comments.
Please tell me you got some of the comments.
No, I ain't got one with me now. No. I wish I could have did that. I wish I could have did that. I saw that early this morning. Man, it brought out every white. We don't speak Spanish. We speak English. Don't worry about it. They're gonna be rapping in motherfucking Spanish. He gonna be singing. He gonna be talking.
So for those that don't know, Bad Bunny, the first Latin male artist to headline the NFL and Rock Nation, will be headlining the Super Bowl halftime show.
You the first Latin male artist?
Yes.
Okay, let's say good. I'm pretty. Didn't J-Lo do one?
Yeah, J-Lo and I think it was Mark Anthony, and he was with them.
Yeah, I thought once she there with doing the thing, but I bet Bad Bunny get way more numbers than J-Lo got.
You know what's crazy is I see what Jay and Rock Nation and the NFL are trying to do, but this motherfucker don't got one song in English.
I know, and that's why I went to the comments, because it brought all the rednecks and all the prejudice folks out, man. I had to see that.
But guess what I think is gonna happen? This is one of my predictions early. I think Bad Bunny performs his first song in English and kill that shit.
He probably will, but
because then it's gonna break a record. It's gonna be like, Rock Nation is all about the records being broken and the first to do this and the first to do that. So I feel like Bad Bunny gonna drop one of his biggest songs, and he gonna do it in English. And we shifting the culture. But let me say this before we get into it. I'm gonna keep it real, bro. I was watching his special that he just had on, I think, Amazon. Big concert in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
So we watching it, right? Because it's Puerto Ricans all in my house. So we watching this concert, and I'm like, oh, this is how homie sounds live, because he's singing live. So I'm like, oh, that's how his voice sounds live. I'm like, oh, he can't really sing. I said, this is what I said. I said, oh, he can't sing live. I didn't know that. I'm giving him props. I'm like, oh, he's singing live, so that's why his voice doesn't sound good, right? I was told this is how he sounds on his albums. I said, huh? Because this whole time, I always thought that Bad Bunny was like a young Mark Anthony, like he was known for his voice. This is just me being ignorant. I ain't know no better. But I thought that was like his appeal and his commercial success was because he had a good voice.
No, because he kept his hair every color but when he was born with. He had his brand was just a good brand, and he came out at the right time. And for me, it was his production. And if you don't know Spanish, you ain't gonna get the full meaning out of all of, the whole of everything he got hits for.
Yeah, so peep. So I'm like, wait a minute, this how he really sound? They like, yeah, that's how he really sounds. This is his voice. I'm like, oh shit, that mean this motherfucker's really cracking, because he can't sing.
He can't sing for shit, bro.
So for him to be a global superstar and selling out all the arenas in Puerto Rico and just breaking all kind of fucking charts and records and shit, I had to really pay attention to what the fuck was going on, because I was like, wait a minute, like I low-key thought he was like a young Mark Anthony. And then I thought the songs that I was hearing, that I hear in passing, or I hear the family playing and shit, I thought like those was his like bangers, to where he just in Spanish and his lit zone and he wasn't singing. You see what I'm saying? But damn, I ain't know homie couldn't sing. That's wild.
But this my thing. with him being a Latin artist, and if you ever paid attention to any of the follower count on American artists and pop superstars and then Latin artists, bro, they be having more motherfucking followers than whole countries.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not too sure, but from what I looked up, like Bad Bunny's like one of the top biggest global artists right now.
That's
like if not the biggest.
Bro, he is capable, especially viewership, and ain't nobody got to pay for it.
Yeah, and you gotta remember,
I believe they might do Michael Jackson numbers or better.
And you gotta remember, bro, like English is an American thing. Everywhere, like the number 2 language in the world is Spanish. So there's gonna be motherfuckers tuned into that shit, fucking with the Spanish. Like, trust and believe, Rock Nation did the percentages and did their homework on what the fuck they was doing, and it's crazy.
On top of it.
On top of
the management at Rock Nation.
Yep. And she's Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
But it's crazy because last year, the Puerto Ricans that I was around, I ain't gonna say no names, but you can put 2 and 2 together, wasn't fucking with the halftime show and was saying this was the worst halftime show ever. Do you think the blacks and the whites is gonna say that now about Bad Bunny?
No, he got. As far as I I'm in a Latin country, so I can't count the black people that like it out here. But
I feel like he gonna provide a vibe regardless.
Black people hate, whether it's black or white or anybody. They hate. There's some hating ass motherfuckers.
And you know, white America finna be like, first we had this Kendrick motherfucker, now we got this fucking Bad Bunny. What the fuck are they finna? Oh man, I know they going crazy.
I'll never watch another Super Bowl in my life.
And we're only talking about one type of white America we're talking about. We're not talking about the cool hip, that listens to Bad Bunny. You know, we talking about. You know who we talking about. We talking about they. But I'm gonna keep it real. I think it's gonna be a vibe. I think, the closest thing to a Spanish football team I would say is the Miami Dolphins. And I ain't talking about the players.
I would say the LA Raiders. The Las Vegas Raiders. Everywhere they go to a Mexican, a nice sized Mexican population.
Yeah, but the Miami Dolphins fans got the Puerto Ricans, the Dominicans, the LA ain't got that, and Vegas ain't got that either. You think he gonna keep it Spanish or he crossing over? You already gave my answer.
Now that you said it, it would make more sense for him to either start off with one or end with one, but it wouldn't make no sense to put it at the end. They're gonna find a disrespect in that. You didn't think to your last song to say something in English?
Yeah, if he want to make a statement, he start that bitch off in English, because that's gonna trip everybody out, because that's gonna be the narrative, is that he don't got no songs in English, he ain't did no concerts in the U.S., he's refused because of deportation and all that shit. Like, he didn't want to fuck with the concerts out in the U.S. because he didn't want ICE trying to raid the concerts.
Man, it was white folks leaving comments talking about, how's he going to get his visa to get in here? Trump
Oh, shit. They was talking about how's he going to get his visa to get in here?
The comments under them comments was the funniest shit.
Wow. Hold on. Somebody said, how is Bad Bunny gonna get his visa to get here to perform at the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Wow.
You can tell him on somebody who knew who he was, and all they knew he was a Latin artist, so they're gonna probably 9 times out of 10 think Mexico is the first thing they're gonna think. Cause they rednecks. They don't think outside of Mexico. Anybody else is cool. Cubans ain't no more.
Who you think he's collabing with? Who you think he bringing on stage?
Young Thug.
This nigga's
Nah, shit. I don't know. I mean, I think it would make more sense with a certain person, but then they could be like, why the fuck she don't got that? Definitely not her ass. But I would say Cardi B.
Cardi B? I mean, Cardi B is
Don't they got to join together?
Yeah, and Cardi B is Rock Nation, but I feel like well, all this shit going on with Nicki right now and her album, I feel like that would probably fuck up his audience retention and them like it. Now, if he did, that'd be a good look because it'll draw back in the niggas. I think he got to come out with a good Spanish singing motherfucker that know English, Mark Anthony.
Let me ask you this. I ain't think about this shit till now. You think the subtitles gonna keep up with the song?
Wow, they are.
You think it's gonna be subtitles?
They are gonna have to use subtitles if homie. What if you do the whole shit in English, nigga?
Then I would question how he gonna sound in English versus Spanish, because to the person that's not well versed in Spanish, you listen to live music, you think everybody can sing or whatever their particular type is. But once you start singing in English and you American and you a native speaker,
well, you got to think he gonna pre-record whatever he doing, so he could do his shit in English, have it pre-recorded, and then all he got to do is lip sync.
And then that'll be an issue. Come on, he in a no-win situation that he gonna win, because the ratings is just gonna be out of this world. What Trump would say, it's the lowest rated Super Bowl ever.
Trump gonna talk some shit as soon as that shit start. He gonna get to talking shit.
He gonna say it was the lowest rated Super Bowl ever done.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, he definitely not bringing out Cardi. Maybe J Balvin.
I mean, but that's he still ain't going forward with it, dog.
This nigga's stupid.
He good. He can sing, but can he sing in English?
No, Mark Anthony gonna be the nigga that's gonna do it in English. Well, I got a feeling they gonna go super commercial, Americano, first two songs, and then he taking that shit to the roots, nigga. At that point, it's turning into a motherfucking Puerto Rican Day parade. That's a wrap after that.
You say the stage is gonna be a mock-up of
and let's be clear, like I don't see why niggas was mad about this. Like, let's not act like these like Puerto Ricans ain't got African roots and shit. Like, let's make sure we know what's happening.
Oh, even they admit it.
Some of them do. Some of them do.
The real ones. You got the other ones that only want to claim they Taino or they Spanish side, and then what they shooting for when they claim they Spanish.
You know my daughters have Puerto Rican, and she fuck with Bad Bunny. So anybody my daughter fuck with, I fuck with. So if that mean they got to be in the living room doing the fucking whatever, we doing it. Nigga, shout out to Bad Bunny. I seen homie in New York one time, just chilling with this other dude. We walk right by him. I tell motherfuckers, I'm like, yo, there go Bad Bunny. They didn't believe me.
But back to your daughter. Y'all go check out her episode. What episode number is that? You remember?
What the fuck is a Labubu?
Yeah, that's the name of the episode. Y'all go check that out. That is the funniest shit. She know exactly what the fuck she talking about. She trying to save her dad, scratching everything.
Oh yeah, and by the way, guys, she has a Labubu now. You know what I'm saying?
You sure she ain't got no Lafufu?
Nah,
I know the difference. She just schooled me.
she got a Labubu, but the next purchases she did, she even when she got a Labubu, she was like, yo, give me Lafufus from now on. They ain't no difference.
She's smart as hell.
She got a couple outfits, you know what I'm saying? Is this a win for the NFL? Or are they playing it safe for clicks and views?
It's a win for the NFL overall, but the only people that can make noise, even though they're going to be the minority in this whole situation, the only people that can make noise actually can make noise. So the news is going to give it from the others. So, we had mixed signals, and all they're going to interview is white cheap people.
Yeah, I feel like the NFL is trying to just, show culture, diversity. Like, let's think about it. All of the NFL owners are white. The managers are white. The coaches are white. We got a couple black coaches, but let's make this shit for who. Like, let's ramp this shit up. We tired of seeing fucking Bruce Springsteen and shit. That's why we had Kendrick. Now we giving it to the Spanish. And next,
hold on. No, who was before Kendrick?
Dr. Dre.
So they got it, bro. We gonna have to listen to country music.
Yeah, hey, and that's the cold part is niggas don't be mad about that. All niggas do is we go grab the food, go get a drink, and see what's happening, and fuck with whatever's on the TV. Like, it's only the rednecks that be giving a fuck about who's performing and speak on it. Nobody else give a fuck. They be like, who the fuck is that? I don't know. I bet. Fuck it. And they'll talk they shit during the fucking, the Super Bowl, doing their live analytics, but they still watching. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, they gonna watch it and complain about it.
Yeah, like rednecks or they won't even fucking turn the TV on. They'll turn this shit off. Like, I saw motherfuckers as soon as Kendrick's stage setup showed up, they turned the TV off and start fucking putting fucking pecans in their fucking tuna and shit.
Well, you still be going in there putting the raisins in the coleslaw, man.
Yeah, so overall, over under is Bad Bunny coming with guests.
Yeah, at least one.
Is Bad Bunny speaking in English? Over under. I mean, will he perform a song in English?
Under.
Will Cardi B come out with him?
Under. I said that would be the one that make more sense to me personally. But
will the Miami Dolphins make it to the Super Bowl?
Miami Dolphins got a better chance of dancing behind Bad Bunny on at the Super Bowl, nigga.
and one thing I will say about Bad Bunny is you're gonna see dark-skinned Puerto Ricans, you're gonna see light-skinned Puerto Ricans, you're gonna see black people, you're gonna see diversity in his set. Is Jay-Z gonna feature during the Super? No, I'm fucking with you. I think Jay-Z doing it next year, to be honest.
I think Beyonce should do a whole country Super Bowl set.
No, I think Beyonce should do a whole Spanish album.
What? No, wasn't her last album whole country album?
Yep. Cowboy Carter. Cowboy Carter. Yeah, they didn't want to give her a fucking, what was that? Little country award.
They hated on the whole time.
Yeah. What else? I'm trying to knock out this Bad Bunny shit.
But yeah, Bad Bunny gonna make Michael Jackson numbers, bro.
Think so?
I think he gonna break them down. Bro, that's all of Latin America love this dude.
Well, you
can
think
go on tour for 3 years straight if you wanted to.
Well, you got to think. I think Kendrick broke Michael Jackson's record. I think Kendrick's was the most viewed Super Bowl ever in history. I think. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me.
The most viewed halftime show?
Yeah.
Let me look at that.
I'm gonna pull it up right now. Your internet too slow. Yeah, Kendrick Lamar's with the reported 133.5 million. Michael Jackson's number 2.
I thought he had 2. Michael Jackson had 200.
Nah, Kendrick 1,333,000. Michael Jackson 1,333.4. Usher 123 million. Okay.
That's funny because that Usher Gate or Broadgate, whatever the hell they call that shit. Oh, Cole? What? No, it's different on mine. They say Kendrick Lamar 2025, Rihanna 2023 118,000 because they say Kendrick had 133.5. Katy Perry in 2015.
It said Rihanna.
Yeah, Rihanna in 2023. That was a badass fucking halftime.
I don't know about. Yeah, I must be looking at some other shit.
But she ain't even had that many motherfuckers. She had 118.7. Katy Perry had 118.5. Lady Gaga with 118. and Coldplay at 106.3, and that was in 16.
Yeah, see here say Usher, Kendrick.
Maybe that's black.
Rihanna, Katy Perry. I forgot Katy Perry did the Super Bowl. Yeah, see, yeah, we just added some diversity to this shit.
You got a black chat GPT.
I ain't gonna say I'm the biggest Bad Bunny fan. Like I'm getting put on to the nigga now. Not now. I hear the motherfucker all through my house all the time. But I'ma watch shit.
I'm gonna watch it just because of the comments that I like the most on the damn post.
Yeah, and the cold part is them white motherfuckers gonna watch too. That's complaining. They gonna watch that shit.
Oh, they gonna watch and complain.
Yeah. But
this shit I'm talking about, this shit right here. What the fuck you pointing at it and it's in front of you, motherfucker. So shut the fuck up. This shit right here.
Man, you ready to jump to this next topic?
One more thing. I got the right mind to tell the president. Okay, go ahead.
Oh no, you said you had some shit you wanted to get off.
Well, Representative Mike Johnson got a troll behind.
Who? Mike Jones?
No, Mike Johnson, the Speaker of the House. And I kind of figured this a few years ago when I was looking at his mannerisms or whatever. It's a lady up to be voted for, or somebody within the LBG, ABCD community, being voted in on one of the committees. And dude was like, and like I say, Tizzy right in front of it, dog. Tizzy Entertainment. He doing a duet with the video.
For those that don't know who Tizzy is, let them know.
Yeah, Tizzy is the dude where if somebody come up to you and do the most foul ass shit and you recording it, you can send the video to him and he'll let you find it.
He gonna find them. He gonna find the address, where they work at, where they fucking kid go to college at, and he does it all respectfully too.
And on the internet, on blast.
Yeah,
he got a lot of folks. So he pointed at the dude. The dude said, "You got till Wednesday to vote for her, or to vote her in, or he's gonna release his grinder and this ISP address, or what is it called? Your internet provider name?"
Oh, his I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, IP address.
Yeah.
He said, "I'm release your grinder and your and I guess you got screenshots of the grinder shit."
Wow.
And I hate to, cause I don't like vouching for motherfuckers I know half the damn time. But if this dude Tizzy is behind it, and when I say behind it, I mean like he's the reason that this is put up in here, and this is the reason he want everybody to hear this shit, then it's true.
Yeah,
then it's true.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. Politics is usually wild, nigga.
And they some weird folks, man. They weird. But yeah, let's go ahead and get to this other chart.
Alright, man. I don't know if y'all been living under a rock. This shit has popped up on my timeline multiple times. I really wasn't paying attention to it. And we're going on like a month of this shit. Like, I've been seeing this for a month. Just the same headlines, the same news. And then I started paying attention. It's a singer. His name is David. He's out of California, right? He spells it weird. It's like spelled with a fucking F or some shit. Or a 4, something weird. But, and this is the wildest case. This shit is wild, but he's linked to a unsolved murder of a 15-year-old girl whose body was found in his trunk in a Tesla parked on the side of the road in California. The crazy thing about this whole thing is that, one, homie hasn't been arrested. Two, well, one, homie was a certified pedophile. 2, he hasn't been arrested. 3, he went out on tour while this investigation was happening. 4, he has songs like talking about killing his girlfriends and killing people and putting their bodies in trunks and just all weird, creepy movie type shit.
Maybe having a casket at his concert.
Yeah, the Tesla was registered to him. Basically, everything about this case leads to him doing it, but it doesn't lead to him doing it. Does that make sense?
To me, it does, because it's basically saying everything is set up to where the most obvious, we're going to put obvious in quotations, person is the one who did it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's like that. I think it's a setup.
I'm not going to say the girl's name. I'm just going to say victim. She was a 15-year-old girl. Her body was decomposed in the trunk on the side of a street in California. People called in on the truck because the car, because it was sitting and it got towed. They smelled something coming from the car. They checked the car. It's a dead body in the car. The car comes back registered to this guy, and the rest is fucking history. Every day, it's some new shit with this case going on, and homie still hasn't been arrested.
Nope.
So what does that tell you?
2 things: either he didn't do it, or they're investigating him more. They have let people out to make sure they got everything they gotta have done situated to get him.
Yeah, building a case.
Yep.
Or, like you said, they don't have a case on him and they know who did it, but they don't want to say nothing because they don't want, to spook motherfuckers into doing it. Or they might not know a goddamn thing. Which is crazy this day and age. Like, Tesla's got fucking 100 cameras on them.
Yeah, but they're only working when you get out the car, and like if the car is like, it got like a shock sensor, like the old school alarms, and if you got it in Sentry mode, the cameras will come on.
Yeah, or if you get close to if you get close to the motherfucker. So how does this girl get put in the trunk? And like, remember when the dude bombed the Trump Towers casino in Vegas?
Yeah.
Elon got that footage to him like quick. They knew exactly where the car was at, where it was driven to, where it stopped at. How come they can't do that with this Tesla?
Who said they can't?
So if they could do all that, why are they releasing these little bullshit clips of her at a neighborhood cussing at somebody, or a grainy footage of her leaving her house walking down the street? Like why are they releasing all this information slow? Like, it almost seemed like they trying to set the tone for some crazy shit to happen.
Well, I know they released them videos because the sister is the one that saw her walking, got off the bus, went into the liquor store, because they usually all get their chips and chips and sodas at the liquor store, and saw her walking down the street. Her sister had to go pull that shit because somebody told her that they seen her. Now, at the time of that video, which was before the second video, because I know it's when she was talking to them Southsiders.
It just came out like yesterday.
Yeah, that was supposed to be later on in the year too, but this whole time she's supposed to be missing. That was done in between the houses that her and them people that she was having arguments at.
Yeah, but remember in the video it says she was arguing with her parents also.
Yeah, and because the dude went to go apologize to her.
But I thought she was a runaway.
At that time, she had been reported a runaway earlier in the year.
But didn't they release that video and say that this changes the timeline of her death because they thought she was dead at the time of that video?
It changes a lot of.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but fuck all those videos. Where's the video footage from the Tesla?
Yeah, that's definitely gonna give it away. You're gonna see a person's face. You're gonna see their face while they drive, and the faces people make when they don't know they're being recorded.
Dog, riding in the Tesla is like walking with your iPhone. It's collecting data as you go. It knows where it was parked. It know, like, nigga, it's a driving iPhone. So the feds either know homie did it or they know he didn't, but why are they taking so fucking long and releasing this bullshit? Unless they don't have any proof on him as of yet, or we got a motherfucking serial killer on the loose.
I'm looking at,
and they don't want to panic Los Angeles. If this was a white girl, this shit would already been solved.
There's so many twists and turns. Like, he ain't supposed to be with her. He ain't seen her X, Y, and Z. But
he definitely ain't supposed to be with her.
Discord. The chick that they said was her at the concert was a chick that looked just like her, but she was in the dark.
Yeah, like, all of this shit is like coming out to be like a crazy S fucking VU episode, part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Like, he had a look-alike chick that looked like her. They had matching tattoos. Like, now they saying they found a Tesla key card in a drain, a ditch.
I think that was some other shit, dog. I think somebody was clowning with that shit.
Oh, I was about to say, I'm like, what? Like people putting that, yeah, but people putting that out as news. Like, who give a fuck if the key was in the ditch? Like, where's the footage?
The footage that is there. That's
how y'all got grainy footage of her walking around the corner, but there's no footage of her getting in the car that they're saying she met somebody and got in their car and drove off. Where's that footage? How y'all don't got that footage? Why every time some footage come out, it's always the footage we don't need? Charlie Kirk, the footage we got was footage of a grainy motherfucker jumping off the roof that we couldn't even see who it was.
Well, let's just wait, because I think Whack 100 gonna drop some videos.
Yeah, Whack 100 know who it is, because it's some of his, like, yeah, Whack no, but nigga, ain't that crazy though? Like, I'm starting to lean towards this motherfucker didn't do it. He did some other shit that he should be arrested for and beat up for and all that shit, but
they really ain't got proof of that shit either. Everything behind the relationship is speculation too.
I don't think.
The mom only knew she was dealing with somebody named David.
Like, even that, I just knew she was dealing with somebody named David. Like, all this shit is like, nigga, this is a movie. This is like the SVU movie, my nigga. Like, there's proof, but there's no proof. There's footage, but there's no footage. There's accusations, but there's no accusations. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, nigga, is this shit really, like, what the fuck is going on? Where is homie at? How 1 minute he was cooperating with the police, but there's no information out.
Oh, they said he left his condo because the condo was in the manager's name. The manager
got raided. They raided it.
The manager lived in Miami. Everybody thought because the thing was in the manager's name that him and the manager was roommates or something. But the manager got a whole wife and daughter, and he lived out in Westchester. He had to put stuff up to defend himself. But
and keep in mind that they're saying that the artist is not a suspect right now, or he's not a suspect. Like, he's not even a person of interest. So if you're saying that, then you're saying he didn't do it. So then why aren't y'all saying there's a killer on the loose? And then they're trying to say that she might have put herself in the trunk. And then they're trying to say that maybe somebody else linked up with her, one of his homeboys, and something happened to her and they panicked and put her in the trunk.
Yeah, somebody had access to the house and the car.
Yeah, like one of the homies. Like, they were saying that that car was a community car when he was gone. Like, when he was on tour, everybody drove it. They were saying that the crib that he stayed at was a party crib. Everybody used to be there. So what if that girl went over there to kick it linked up with the wrong motherfuckers, got into some shit, and panic happened, and they put her in the trunk and left her there, and that's why she was in the trunk, and they didn't leave her in the car because people would have saw her in the car dead.
Yeah.
Or if it comes out that homie killed that girl, that's wild. Like the storyline of him doing all this and the songs and the tattoos and him being on tour and all that shit is crazy shit.
I think what you said makes sense.
Which one?
About the house being a party house, everybody driving the whip or had access to the whip. Dude gone, this happened, she over there partying, something go left, because if that's his dude, you know, she probably gonna be like, no, David is mine, blah, blah, blah. Or, I mean, it's a lot of shit come behind that too, going in a couple different directions.
Yeah, like was he done fucking with her and she like popped up on him and he like did like, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, was he like, oh shit, like, I gotta quit fucking with you. I'm popping now. I can't let motherfuckers know I was fucking with a youngin'. Like, what the fuck is going on? And why is a 15-year-old in a car tied to a musician who is cooperating with the police but not charged?
Bruh, he was dealing with her since she was 11, I believe. He was communicating her when she was 11 and dealing with her from a while after that.
Like the media
allegedly,
narrative.
I'm gonna say allegedly. It's like the tattoo. She could have went and got the tattoo because she saw he had it on the video or in the picture. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you know, the last time we like saw some shit like this where like niggas was fucking thinking they was internet sleuths and try to solve the case. Remember that Kanika Jenkins case?
Yep.
This is kind of like that. Like, not the same crime and all that, but like where everybody thinks they know what's going on, but we really didn't have a fucking clue. We all was wrong.
It was before then, though.
Yeah, because remember,
the little black girl that died at the Rosemont.
Yeah, the hotel we used to stay at Exotica.
Yep.
But think about that. We all thought what we thought, and then come to find out she accidentally locked herself in the refrigerator. And to this day, there's people that say that's a fucking lie.
Yeah.
Like, what if this girl did lock herself in the car on some crazy shit?
And that's the part I don't understand. Like, it's...
Mind you, this is all theory. I'm not being...
worse. I'm going to make your life... I can't be with you. I'm going to make your life hell. When you get back, you going to jail. I ain't mean to make it rhyme either. But... oh, you don't want to be with me no more. I don't want to, I don't want to be alive no more. And they gonna get back at you. I mean, I've seen
exactly.
Like,
or oh, you don't want to be with me? I'm gonna tell everybody you've been fucking with me. I'm gonna tell the world. I'm gonna tell TMZ. I'm gonna oh what? You gonna do what? Maybe what if he had her knocked off and he just wasn't there and he made sure he was on tour and he wasn't there? Maybe what if he paid somebody to do the shit? He had a couple dollars.
If he paid them to do that, and the way they disposed of the body, you could have went and got a crackhead and drove the car further than that.
Well, a crackhead ain't gonna know how to work a Tesla.
You can teach a crackhead anything, nigga. They're gonna bring you a Tesla one day. Be like, nigga, I got this this Model 3.
But yeah, like it's so many and respect to the family. Respect to the young lady. We just talking about the case because this shit is like getting crazy, and I want to see closure for this situation. But I really don't know. Like, I really sat and watched hella videos on this shit. Like, damn, I wonder what happened.
Bro, I'm gonna say a week and a half ago is when I went down a rabbit hole of that shit, scrolling, just looking at the same search, and I've seen a lot of angles, but I think the one that you just mentioned about he might not have been there in that house already being the party house and everybody used the car when he gone. Anybody could have had access to it type of situation, but I don't think they knew about.
What if somebody was on some sleazeball shit? Like, what if she was linking with somebody else and they just got into a situation? Because, like, I even heard something about them saying that she could have overdosed and they panicked and got rid of her body I don't know. I don't really know if 15-year-olds is doing heavy dope to where they overdosing.
You never know.
True. I don't.
Know.
I don't know.
What would that be? Abuse of a corpse at the most?
Wouldn't it be like ain't it called like concealing a corpse?
Oh no, she was underage, so whoever would have been the adult is the one who would get charged with her death. If it came down to that, that's fucked up.
Not if she died on her own.
If it was adults there and they didn't stop her,
I see what you're saying. But I don't think she's around adults. I think I guess over 18 is adult. But I think she was on like young individuals that's like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Hey, did you hear about the different IDs she had?
Yeah, she had hella fake IDs. How do you even get a California fake ID? Nigga, you know how hard it is to get one of those nowadays?
I remember you used to be able to go to Fremont and get them.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah. Nigga, I ain't gonna talk about how. Never mind. Anyway. Yeah, but yeah, man, like it's so many, like she had a fake ID. It's just crazy stuff that the internet videos are being deleted of her. Like, where is the shit that we want to see? Like, it's almost like they drop a teaser just to keep America on edge about the case. Like, why do I feel like they gonna drop the killer's name or are they gonna convict homie or charge him with murder like the day Diddy gets his sentencing? Like, I feel like they waiting to like drop the news.
Either that or dude got at least 3 seasons worth of shit. Whether it's on motherfucking Prime, motherfucking Netflix, whatever. He got 3 seasons worth of interesting shit going on in his life right now. Especially if you can put it on Unsolved Mysteries, let them niggas go at it. But
yeah, how much of public opinion and or speculation influence the case? Because it's happening. You don't think so?
Nah, because this is a young dude, and although he was known by a lot of motherfuckers, I didn't know about him before 2 weeks ago. Didn't even know he had music out. Didn't know he was as big as he was.
Me neither.
Or if he was big. But for all intents and purposes, he was big. But I don't know, man.
Yeah, I'm confused.
He did and he didn't do it. That's all I got to say. Because whoever hid that car, it seemed like they hid the car for the body to get found quick.
But nigga, there should be footage of that car, from that car, to that car.
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like, I already see this turning into a Netflix Hulu special. It's happening.
Are we still boycotting Hulu?
I've been subscribed. I thought it was Disney.
That's Hulu too.
Oh yeah. No, yeah, Disney, Hulu. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I forgot Disney bought up every fucking thing.
But he got his job back.
What if he's never charged? Does the case disappear? Is it like, cause I feel like if he doesn't get charged with nothing and they like rule him out of the situation, then he has to cooperate with them to figure out, like, he's the closest thing to her to help the case. But then can they charge him with dealing with a minor?
I think they will have to have more proof than what they got.
Cause ain't no way he's walking out of this shit. I think they gonna get his ass on something. He better not have nothing in his phone that could implement him on some shit, cause they're gonna get his ass. Even if he didn't do it, they're gonna get him.
They're gonna get him on that fact. If indeed that's true.
But right now, all they doing is raising his celebrity.
Nah, he done lost he had 2 sponsorships. I forget who the fuck.
Well, I don't even mean celebrity in that sense. I just mean like more people are listening to his shit than ever. Like, more people are paying attention. He's getting Google more. So them talking about him and not saying, oh, he did it, he didn't do it, is raising his let's say his mystique. Damn.
Yeah, I believe so. I believe it's adding to his existence. Feel like that. And more people know he exists.
Yeah.
Know nothing about his ass.
Alright, so final answer. What do you think is gonna happen with this trial?
Well, with the investigation,
everything. Like, what do you think? What do you think is gonna overall be what's happening? Like, did he do it? Did he get caught? Was it him? Like, give me the whole rundown of what you think. Just your personal opinion on what the fuck is going on.
Well, actually, everybody's innocent until proven guilty, unless you're white. But
or did he?
Yeah, or did it? Anyway, I think somebody else did it. I'm not trying to protect this dude or none of that shit. It's just that with everything they got right now, I think it's so twisted that he didn't do it.
But that makes it even more like, damn, if he did it, he's pretty fucking smart. Which makes me think he might have did it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that ain't what I said when I heard that song about killing the chick and putting her in the trunk of the car. And now you can't see that. You can't find that song nowhere now.
Yeah, like he really has a song, a video.
But it's like 2 years old or something like that, 3 years old.
So what if he's acting out? What if he acted out his? What if he's acting out his music? What if he did all this shit on purpose? What if he killed her? What if he did all this shit, these music videos? What if he did all this and was like on some serial killer Dexter type shit? Like, this is my fucking art. Like on some crazy serial killer, sadistic, fucked up shit.
You basically got that real eccentric.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this, man. If homeboy did this, he's got to be looked into a little bit more, because this is pretty crazy. I'm more leaning towards he knew what the fuck was going on. I don't know if he did it, but he definitely knew or knows who the fuck did it, if he didn't do it himself. I'm gonna say that.
I think he's in the know.
Yeah, I think he knows what's happening, if he didn't do it. But it's just ain't no fucking way he didn't do it, dog. But we'll see. I'm pretty sure they'll have news during the Diddy trial. Something will happen Thursday or Friday to correlate with that Diddy shit, because that's just how the news and the media fucking works. It'll happen like that. But what
you saying his direct deposit gonna be early and we gonna know on Thursday?
Yeah. Thursday or Friday. Like, watch how the media plays out. Diddy's gonna get prosecuted for whatever he gonna get prosecuted for. We gonna know how much he's getting sentenced to, and then later this week they're gonna release information on this case, whether he did it and he's got arrested or they found a suspect. It's all gonna correlate with the news and urban and pop culture, because that's how the media is gonna formate this shit. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but we'll see.
No, I don't think you're gonna be wrong. Both of them is a toss up, but I'm thinking Diddy gonna get numbers. I'm thinking he gonna get double digit.
Well, we'll see, because I think Diddy's getting under a year, and he gonna be out of there. Time served. He probably walk a free man, and then right after that, news is gonna say, "All right, release that. The David dude is my main suspect. We lost one today. Let's get these headlines." You heard it here first. You heard it here first. Or something else wild is gonna happen in the news prior to that, but I'm invested into this case now, because this shit is just crazy. I Like I said, I ain't seen nothing like this since that Kanika Jenkins case.
I'm about to get back on social media and go look at some more videos. They do updates every 10 minutes on social media, so I'm gonna say I ain't gonna give them no name.
I'm about to get in these emails and get this Exotica list ready for 2026. If y'all in Jersey, come fuck with your boy. I'll be out there signing autographs, 8x10s, taking pictures with you, bozo. No, I'm fucking with you.
Y'all tell our boy Ali I said what's up.
You can tell Ali what's happening. I should ping that nigga in real quick, huh? Nah, never mind. But yeah, man. Take us out this motherfucker.
Alright, it's the Riding All Day podcast.
That nigga said Riding All Day podcast.
It's the Riding Out All Day podcast. This is my Spanish accent. This is my Dominican accent.
And that's his dog, Little Domingo, in the background.